What's up, everybody? It's me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody's doing great. So, I have a quick tips video for, well, basically three major tips for 2023 when you're starting your little Bannerlord campaign, whether it is on console or PC. So, this won't really affect you either way. Like, oh, I need a mod for that or anything like that. I do appreciate any likes or comments down on the video below. If you guys have any other little small tips and everything, I just wanted to make like three major quick tips because this honestly can change your campaign a lot in terms of a lot of things. So let's get into it. So we're just starting off here, and the first major tip I have here is about tournaments. Everybody knows that the tournament rewards are pretty good, and you can always get like a horse, and you can sell the horse off pretty quick, or you just get your equipment really, really quick. If you're winning your tournaments, you can get good equipment really quick. So how do you know where to go for the next tournaments and everything? Because sometimes you don't want to just run around for all the tournaments. Run around to this place. Oh, it doesn't have a tournament. So what you do is you go to the tournament master. You go to arena, go to the tournament master, and then once you fully talk to him, you go, are there any tournaments going on in the nearby cities and then or towns? And he goes, all right, the tournament's at Ormore, and then there's another at Diathema. So basically you choose these two, and immediately as you go to do the tournament at the other place, once you finish the tournament, you can actually just go and ask the tournament master again, hey, is there any tournaments again? And then you can constantly be doing tournaments. And I've only been on this campaign for day 120, and I've already done 29 victories, and I'm now getting +1 renown per day, which is really, really good because you do want to get your clan tier up, and this really raises your clan tier up really, really fast instead of just going around doing quests and everything like that. It's a really quick way of just getting a lot of good gear, and just basically pushing your clan tier up really fast. The next tip I have is actually with the arena again. So you come into the arena and you come over here. Now, let's say there's any character that has skills that are just like not in the right order. They have like just the wrong skills in themselves. You can always come to the tournament master, and after you talk with him again, these are the options. You can say these teachers who help, etc., hone their skills and learn them, blah, blah, blah. So what you do is you click here. He goes, of course, was this for you or for someone else? I'll say this is for me this time. Or you could say this is for a companion. So I'll go to my wife, who's Kyra. I'll click her name, and then I'll say, I want to redo her vigor skill, and I want to do two-handed. And then you just have to pay a certain amount, which I've noticed the amount of dinars you pay is based off of basically how many points they have in the, if they're like 200 points into two-handed, it's going to cost you a lot more gold, whereas if it's only like 10 to 20 points in it, or 30, it's going to cost you a lower amount of gold. So then what happens is you go to your wife, and now you can re-skill up your character based off of how they want. This is really good for doing it in terms of charm in case your wife doesn't have this skill, or whether, for example, you have a smith that doesn't have the right smithing skills, like you get a smith hero, doesn't have the right smithing skills, and boom, you can now come here and basically reskill this up and do, have the character actually doing what you want. The last but not least, the last tip, and this is really, really quick and easy, is about morale. Party morale really can boost up your steward, which is good because obviously allows you to get higher party size, and also leadership having high morale can actually boost this up as well. So, well, sorry, this is food variety, but sorry, it boosts leadership, not steward. But gaining high morale, if you eventually get leadership past 275, you can actually get +1 party size after each point, and getting leadership is pretty good because there are certain skills in here that are good. However, all you need to do is, and I learned this a lot from like other people that told me, you come into the tavern and you just find the lady that usually just is serving beer or whatever, the tavern maid. You click her, and then you say, I'll have that. And then you do it again, and you say, I really like this meal for all of my men. And then it usually costs really cheap, 55. The most I've seen is like 2,000 dinars. And then boom, and now my party morale went up from 57 to 59. So it's a good way to always keep your party morale up. You don't just go from each town and you can always keep constantly 100 party morale. You do need to give it some time before you do it again, more or less like a day, and then you can do it again at another town and stuff. So I hope these 3 tips have helped you guys out, because this is 3 tips that are pretty huge for the Bannerlord beginning campaign. And I wish I knew this before I started my campaigns, because now my campaigns, when I start them, I barely struggle due to, finding tournaments really fast, and also, being able to have skills that I want for my characters, and not like struggle with finding the right companions, etc. So, hope these tips help you guys out in 2023 playing Bannerlord for both console and PC. Peace out, guys.